You know, after spending 3 months in Miami, coming to Riyadh has been such a breath of fresh air. I mean, you saw my lifestyle in Miami. I was out way too often, I was drinking way too often, I was just absolutely having it out. And it was a blast, and I love Miami, but coming to Riyadh has honestly helped me realign my thought process and my chakra, as the yogis would like to call it. I feel so relaxed here. The pace of life is completely different to America. You know, capitalism just pushes you to the edge and it pushes you to your limits. And there's good things about that, you know. So like the good thing about being in America is I'm always pushed to my limits. I always feel like I need to work harder, make more money, be more ambitious, train harder. And that's good, but at the same time, that's kind of unhealthy every single day of your life. I also want to just slow down. And so coming to Saudi Arabia has made me realize that these Saudis are super chilled people. They don't move at the same pace as the Americans do. They're pretty laid back. They are not rushing anywhere. And so I really feel much more at peace here. This place is really good for my soul. So I've majorly slowed it down, and I'm in great shape here because I'm working out all the time. And again, I mean, I had a gym in my building in Miami, but here at Flow Granada in Riyadh, I have like a 5-star spa downstairs. So I've got an amazing gym, I've got a pool, I've got a hot tub, I've got a cold plunge, I've got a sauna, I've got a steam room, I've got everything. And it made me think, how good is it for your long-term lifestyle to consistently be able to hit the gym and all these, you know, healthy activities? So doing sauna, doing cold plunge. Do you know how good that is for my brain every single day? I'm training about 5-6 times a week here. And I thought to myself, if I live somewhere like this permanently or on a longer term basis, imagine how good this is for me because I'm doing it consistently. And I've always talked on my YouTube about consistency as a man. Like, if you consistently put together good habits, you will see the results. And doing it over long periods of time. I mean, I've been training 3-4 times a week for about 20 years. You know, imagine that. People come up to me in the States and be like, hey man, are you on peptides? Are you on like TRT? And they're naming all this shit. And I'm like, no, I'm on none of them. I'm on something called consistency. They're like, what? What's that? Is that like a brand or something you can buy? I'm like, no. I'm just consistent with training all the time because it makes me feel good. That's what's helped me be the man that I am today. Consistently putting together the good habits. And so picking this place over the past couple of weeks has been a godsend. It's been amazing. The fact that it's there, I've always said to you, if you want to work out and be in good shape, live in a building, if you're lucky enough and can afford to, live in a building with a gym and with a plunge and with a sauna. Because that's a life hack. You're saving time. Why should you go and travel 20 minutes to a gym and 20 minutes back? You're just killing so much time. If it's there in front of you, it's way easier to do. And that's partly one of the reasons why I am going to Dubai, because they have these, it's built for luxury. It's built for convenience. I don't need to leave my house. I can order things in. I can run downstairs and do a workout and do a quick session. So for me, these things are massively important. I mean, they are life hacks. You want the convenience. You don't want to have to travel long distances to get your shit done that you should be doing on a consistent basis. I've always said this to you as well as a digital nomad. Wherever I go in the world, I make sure that I have a supermarket and a gym within a 5-minute walk. Those are my primary functions. Because I'm not sitting there ordering on Uber Eats all day long, because that stuff is just not good for me. I like to prepare quick meals sometimes. So if there's a supermarket and a good gym within a 5-minute walk of my building or my accommodation, then that's my place of choice. And that's a life hack. Because you're getting fit and you're putting the good nutrients into you, and then the rest is the outputs, right? Business, sales, marketing, whatever you're doing to make money every single day. So I want to wrap this up here, but it's been an absolute pleasure coming to Saudi Arabia. It's really taught me how to live at a different pace of life. And, you know, on a male spectrum, what I actually find with some of these Saudi guys, and this is highly impressive, by the way, is the way these men operate. They're so masculine. Like, you'll go to a restaurant, you go to a bar in Saudi Arabia, and first of all, the dress code is amazing, right? These guys look like G's. I love the way they dress. In America, you got these boys walking around with like basketball jerseys and like stupid pink tops, and it just looks, I don't know, it just looks a bit feminine. But here in Saudi, these men are wearing, I believe it's called a thobe, and then their cool little wrap on the head, and then the cool sunglasses, and they've got this very distinctive oud smell, and they move with such grace. And that's something that's highly impressed me. And it's given me a lesson about how to operate as a man, right? If I want to be masculine, if I want to be in control, then I have to move at their sort of pace, which is slow, never hasty. They're not dancing and jumping around. They're not flagrantly throwing their hands around the room, making stupid comments or making fools out of themselves, or even trying to become the center of attention. Saudi culture has taught me how to be more in line with myself, how to be more confident, how to be more masculine. If you see a true masculine Saudi man, he moves slow, very graceful. He's not twitching, he's not jumping around, he's not making too much noise. He's so elegant in his style and his way of movement. And that's really taught me how to act as a man. And I thought I'd done it all in 10 years. Traveled the world, yeah, I know it, I'm Mr. Big Shot. It turns out that's not true. It turns out there's still a lot of places I need to go in the world to learn more about myself and how I can help you become a better man every single day. So for now, my chapter's over. In about 5 days' time, I go to Dubai. Let's see how that pans out. See you then.